Hey, Inspired Tribe, how's it going? It's John Nolan here. It's Kristin Nolan here. Welcome to the Inspired Daily Livestream, a pure positive stream of life. That's what we're doing. That's what we're calling it, the live stream. And we're so excited that you're here with us again today. Thanks for tuning in. Let us know right here in the comments where you're tuning in from. There's this live chat, and just let us know where you're tuning in from. We're going to let it grow just a little bit. It's Monday. It's 2 p.m. People are either coming in or not up yet because they're on a new schedule. That's happening too. But let's start this off with our mantra for this live stream. And as you guys, for those of you who've already tuned in a few times, it's we're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, and we're free. And if you feel like it, drop a comment and put it in the comments. We're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, and we're free. And for those of you who have seen the announcement, we wanted to put today's live stream under the umbrella of happiness and how to be happy and thrive in times like these. One of the things that we observe is that the language, of course, that is out there is very streamlined right now. We have certain buzzwords that are out there. It's of course, the virus. It's panic. It's fear. It's crisis. It's war. That's being thrown around. And in a time like this, where this is virtually everywhere, it's so important to pay more attention to your own words that you're using. Are you falling in line with that language? Are you falling out of your balance and allowing for this language to become, your own? And we're going to have a wonderful exercise that is going to be a 7-day thing. Part 1 will start today. And then you're going to, if you're going to join us, you're going to do this for 7 days. And then there's going to be a second part next week. Something we want to create a shift moment, and this is going to help you tremendously. So stay tuned. That's coming up in just a little bit. We wanted to, reflect a little bit on the energies that are out there, and then move forward into a new paradigm for today, tomorrow, and the next days. So what we're seeing is that in opposition to how things usually go, we now see throughout the, if you follow a little bit what's going on around the globe, that the answers and ideas are broadening and are becoming different and are not as coordinated, which is awesome because it means that true creative spirit is coming through. It means that you have been doing a great job with your meditations. You've been doing a great job with, keeping your vibration high. And that means that the vibration on a planet as a whole rises. New ideas come forward, these new paths emerge, which is super important. So do what you do, and that's the greatest contribution that you can give right now. And that's why we're seeing different approaches in different countries to deal with all of this, and not just approaches, real steps, which is awesome. So there's a lot of positivity around. But mainly for today, we want to focus on your happiness and how you thrive. Hey, everyone. Oh, I love it. Hey, Denise. Hey, Agni. How's it going? Atlanta, Georgia. That's Joanne. That's pretty close. We're here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We love you guys. Denise says it's hard to avoid negative energy. Okay, so let's reflect on that thought just for a little bit. Let's say that because most people are now at home and maybe they're with family members or roommates or whatnot, and so there is going to be different energies around the house and different perspectives. And how to keep happy is really to, just like you would do usually when you get up, the intention starts actually before you go to bed at night. And when you set the intention for happiness, when you see yourself in a state of joy, then that is what you're going to marinate in for the, whatever, 7-8 hours that you're sleeping. And then that's what you're going to wake up to as well. And then make a decision when you wake up in the morning. Make a decision that you're going to calibrate to happiness. That happiness, joy, fun, that's your mantra for today. And don't get caught up in these in these predictions and thoughts and what might happen. Nobody knows for sure. We just know that our vibration is contributing to what is going to unfold. So if you calibrate to happiness, do it for the day, and then break it up in even smaller segments. And that's what Abraham Hicks calls segment intending. Is when you let's say your first segment is getting up, meditating, and breakfast. That's like an hour and a half maybe. And decide how you are going to feel throughout that segment. What is the state that you're going to come out of? How are you going to feel when that's happening? Make a conscious decision for that, and then calibrate to that. And that's by putting yourself in the state of what you would like to feel. And that you can do while it's still quiet, while no one's talking to you, while you're still in bed, just waking up. And think of it that way. If you're waking up and your first thought is happiness, you don't have to even have a sentence, just happiness. Your mind, your brain has associations with that word. And so if you repeat that, then you're already a step closer to the actual vibration of happiness. And then another thing that Kristin and I used to do, and we're still doing it sometimes, is whatever it is that you would like to have in your day, like happiness, in our example here, is when you get up, spin around and do it in a manner that you usually wouldn't do it. So if you usually spin clockwise, do it counterclockwise, and the other way around. So and say that mantra: today I am happy, today I am blissful, today I'm happy, today I'm blissful. Because you're putting new and unusual movement with it, your brain is firing in different ways, and it's creating new neurological pathways, which means you're contributing to the vibration of happiness. This is such an easy thing to do. You don't even have to know the theory behind it. Just do it. Just spin in a circle and say, dance in a circle and say, today happiness is my mantra. Today every cell in my body is happiness. Today I'm calibrated to happiness. Okay. And the other point that we jumped on is how to thrive. And thriving to us means not just to be content and happy with the state we're in, but to expand, constantly expand. And how do you expand when around you experience limitations? Once again, this is the most important point that you have to keep in mind. Your experience of your current reality does not determine your level of expansion for the future. And the future is the next second and next second and next second, right? So when you limit yourself by observing your reality, you're only going to get more of what you already have, which is probably what you don't want. At least I know that we all desire expansion. We all desire to grow. We all desire to thrive. So again, it is to put yourself in the state of your desire fulfilled and work your way through it, okay? If you wanted to become a billionaire just 2 weeks ago, then chances are you still want to become a billionaire. But go in little steps. Don't go all the way there because it's not going to feel authentic. Go in steps. Oh, how wonderful it feels to be financially free. Oh, how wonderful it feels to experience what I desire to experience. Oh, how wonderful it feels to drive this convertible. Whatever it is that you desire. Don't stop being who you are just because the circumstances are transforming right now and we're in a state of uncertainty. Don't let that stop you from being who you are. This is so important. This is probably the most important thing. No one is telling you that, but even from a standpoint of you being perfectly healthy, of you having a strong immune system and all the things that are always important, happiness is the number one factor. If you remove stress and anxiety from your beingness and calibrate to happiness, then you are going to be healthy and wealthy and whole and free. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Hey, Argentina, that's awesome. Yeah, we love you guys. We know you share, you care, we share, you care, we all care. Ireland is here. That's awesome. I'm so guys, you guys are tuning in. And so probably the most important message is that you do not give in to circumstances ever. Not today, not 2 years ago, not 2 years from now. So just because someone is saying now we have more limitations, now we cannot thrive the way we desire to, I'm telling you this. There have been times of circumstances like these or similar circumstances before. And there are always people that are thriving because those are the people that understand that you are not a product or a victim of your circumstances. You're not a product or a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. And your reality always starts in the vibrational realm. Always, always, always. And so when you create your desire in the vibrational realm, then you have this, it's already complete, you see. And then what you do is align with it, calibrate to it. That's your only job then. This is how you build a bridge to your vibrational reality. And then it's so easy to walk over that bridge. Happiness and thriving, it's all there for you. And we want to jump into this exercise that Christina's prepared. It's going to be a 2-week thing. So we're going to start today and do it for 7 days. And then we're going to go into phase 2. And it's very simple, but extremely, extremely powerful. Christine has been working with people from all walks of life, from doctors to professional athletes, from business people, everyone, highly, highly, highly successful people. And she has coached them through some of the most challenging times and has had amazing success. So this is something that everyone has to do that works with her. It's mandatory, okay? So we just want you to jump into this exercise, and you've maybe even done something like this before. So what you will do is you will write down the alphabet, kind of like in bigger letters, like this, if you can't see it here, A and B and C and so forth. And then what you do is every day, and we suggest you do it, either when you first get up in the morning or when you come out of a meditation. It's best to do in a very open state of heart and open state of mind when you feel source coming through. And then you start day 1, that's going to be today. You start with the letter A, and then you write down an adjective, a positive adjective that describes you. Okay, so for example, for the letter A, you can say, oh, I am aligned, or I am angelic, or I am amazing. Okay, I'm not going to give you too many suggestions because the whole point here is you sit down with yourself and remember how awesome you are. Okay, that is the point of this. And you go to the letter B. But so it's 1 word per letter per day. Okay, so the whole alphabet, 1 word per letter per day. Now, if you're going to have troubles with X and Q, and don't worry about it. And if you can't do it if you can't do it in a row and you jump from A to D, because that doesn't matter at all. Just give yourself enough time to go through the alphabet in whatever order, 1 word, 1 letter, so 1 word per day, per letter. So for A, 1 word on day 1, for B, 1 word, for C, 1 word, and truly sit down, align, and find the words that best describe you, the wonderful, beautiful words. We know that you have so many wonderful qualities, and this is for you to remember, especially in times when so many negative words are being thrown around that just don't really help with raising the vibration. This is a perfect exercise for that. Yeah, Lyra says she loves the alphabet game. Steak says allowing. So someone says, hey, how can I not think of the absence of the thing I'm trying to manifest? So this is a perfect example. If you are stuck with thinking about the absence or the lack or the want feeling, then the first step is always to find a positive distraction, okay? Find a positive distraction so you move out of it. And this is a perfect game because this is going to require all of your attention. You can't do this and not be fully present. You can't do this and not be present in the moment. You can't do this and not align. Now, don't go and pull out, the internet and find those words or the dictionary if you still have one. Don't do that. Sit with yourself, and you will find a new way of falling in love with who you really are, because you're amazing. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're smart. You're creative. There's so many words that describe you guys. And that's the alphabet game. So one more time. 1 word per letter per day for the whole alphabet. So at the end of this week, you're going to have 7 words for each letter. And then we're going to jump into phase 2. And what you always want to do is, so on the next second day, you want to repeat those first words. You want to really sit with them and say them out loud. If you can, be in front of the mirror and say the whole sentence, okay? Like you know, Pandora or Sylvia is here. You would go and say, you look in the mirror and say, Sylvia, you are amazing. Sylvia, you're beautiful. Sylvia, you are creative, okay? And don't feel silly. If you haven't done this before, please don't feel silly. It's gonna feel a little weird at first. Just stick with it. Do it. You're gonna find amazing appreciation for this game, amazing appreciation for this practice, but most of all, you're gonna find amazing appreciation for yourself. And that's what is the perfect gateway for a happy day. Do it early in the morning, first thing. Fall in love with yourself first thing in the morning. And you will not just fall in love with yourself, you will also fall in love with God, with the universe, with source energy first thing in the morning, okay? This is your... Now, we have had this state of, global, an extraordinary state of global attention on certain things. This is the time, your gateway into, a new calibration, new attention to other things, to you, to your qualities, to your expansion, to your growth, to your thriving. That's what's on the agenda. And if you do that, if you thrive, if you're happy, if you're joyful, if you're expanding, then that's the energy that you're emitting. That's what the planet is picking up, okay? That's what the people around you are picking up. And if you have negative people around you, you don't even need to talk to them. Just by being in an elevated state of vibration and mind and heart, they're going to pick up on that vibration. At first, they might push against. Just be. Just be, okay? They are going to follow. That's always how it's been. People follow bliss. That's how we are naturally inclined and calibrated. We love to follow bliss. So just you do you, and they're going to follow. I promise you that they're going to follow. Whether they can say the words or not, it does not matter. You will experience a shift in vibration in the people around you once you rise for yourself, once you show up for yourself. This is our message for today, guys. Remember that there are no limitations to what you can be, do, or have. Never have been, never will be, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. You're abundantly equipped. You're a divine creator. You're awesome. You're amazing. I know that. As a matter of fact, I feel that so strongly. I feel your energies coming here through the camera, and I can feel you guys. Also, Kristin's working behind the scenes. You need to check out the merch store, even if you're not feel like buying, just as a source of inspiration. She's doing new designs almost every day. There's amazing stuff down there. This is, again, we're just waiting for the new shipment, but this is the bestseller. Everything is always working out for me. And if you happen to purchase this, once it's delivered, we would love to get a picture of you wearing it, so we can add it to our catalog of pictures. We love you guys so much, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being here, for showing up. Thank you for spending this time with us. It feels like we are uplifting each other. We are calibrating to a new level here, and it just feels amazing. So let me see if there's any question that you guys have. Which I love that. You guys are so aligned. I mean, I hardly ever see questions, but if you do, even after this live stream, we'll always announce the next live stream. So tomorrow morning, we'll always post on the community tab on the channel the next live stream. And then if you have a question that you want us to talk about, please just comment that question, and we're gonna jump into it and talk about it. Yeah. So I'm just looking at what you guys are writing. Yeah, so you guys are given, so everyone just check out the live chat. I love the comments. I love the energy. And remember, for this alphabet game to show up every day, every morning, this is going to be addictive. I promise you. It feels so good. It's like you're having a date with yourself. That's really what it is. And, we love seeing you guys. We're going to see you tomorrow again at 2 p.m. Remember that we're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, and we're free. And really feel those words. We're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, and we're free. That's our state of being. Right, Inspired Tribe? We love you. As always, we're wishing you an inspired rest of your days.